Well, hi again, everybody. Welcome to Wingman Wisdom. I'm going to go from a very positive, upbeat video yesterday to this that is, it's just weird. And I got an email from my favorite fan. Actually, she is probably the person who hates me more than just about anybody. And I was going to ignore it, but I'm not going to ignore it. And you'll find out why here in a couple of minutes. If you're new to the channel, I hope that you will consider subscribing, maybe give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends on social media. Wingman Wisdom is about, it's about experiences. It's about trying to get you to think independently. Be an independent, free thinker. Don't just join the mob, no matter which side of the political spectrum you are on. It's to present ideas. Many of them revolve around camping and RVing and nature and our creator. But it's about thinking. It's not for everybody. I'm not trying to be those most popular guy around. I would like to be viewed as somebody that is, speaks from the heart and with a lot of experience. Not that my stuff is right, because I am wrong quite often, but I'm at least an honest wingman. So that said, shortly after 9/11, I read an email from a lady. I'd done a video. You may recall it was about just my opinion that in today's woke culture, that as I look at young men, it's like, what's happened to the men? Are we raising a group of sissies, of weak men that will be taking things over, so to speak, or at least in charge of us old folks? And I think that we need more men, real men in this country, not the pound in your face kind of macho, not that kind of man, but a real man. And I did a video on that. Most people sort of agreed with what I said. One lady did not, and I read her email on the air. Now, she asked me, she said, please don't post it. She was not very nice, not very elegant. Most people, by the way, on this channel, and thank you very much in advance, most people, even if they don't agree with me, we're pretty civil to each other. This lady was not. So I did not post her email, but I did read it on the air. And she responded to that with another ugly email. And so I'm going to read that to you. But again, the reason why I'm going to read you this email is to show you the vast difference in the people that watch Wingman Wisdom. Why this woman watches, I have no idea. I think I am firmly convinced, owning a campground for 8 years, owning a ranch before that, doing a lot of different things in business, I am firmly convinced there are human beings out there, and a lot of them, that want to be miserable all the time. And they want to bring people down, criticize them, cut them down. I can be pretty negative from time to time. I really can be. But I try and look for the positive, try and look for the silver lining. At least I want to think that I do. But some people, I am convinced, they pay money to go on cruise ships, to go on vacations, to join a country club so they can criticize everything about the country club. Makes no sense to me. Here's that email that she sent me again, and now she's threatening, I think she's threatening legal action, sort of. I'm sort of reading between the lines here. I'll let you be the judge. It says, Mr. Warren, as you remember, I tried to watch a god-awful video where you showed your demented view on children, and I told you to not publish my email, but you did it anyway. You published it and should be ashamed. I did not publish it. I did read it. And this woman, there's 1,000 people, probably 10,000 people with the same name she has. So nobody's going to find out who this woman is. I did not post her email address. It says, your attack on me over the internet was uncalled for, shows that you are an angry, punishing has-been. There are so many people like you that it will take the death of the so-called boomer generation before our country will become what it can be. That's sad. That's just sad that somebody feels this way. So negative. You are an a-hole, spelled it out with an attitude. Maybe if you were kinder, you'd be more popular. I'll be exploring options on how to respond legally to your personal attack when I told you not to. I am not through with you. F off. She didn't spell it. She just said F off, Diana McClellan. Again, I was not going to read this. Diana, I'm not sure what you think. I don't know where you're coming from. Again, I think that we can all sort of become unhinged at times. But if you've watched many of my videos, you know that I'm pretty much, I am at least honest. Is it wrong for me to think that we need more men in this country? More women too, real women. Leaders, people that can mentor our young people. Live by example. Lead by example. Is that wrong? Is it wrong for me to even express an opinion about it? I think not. So again, I was not going to even read that to you. except I got a voicemail message that made me feel so good. And after I heard it, it's short. I'm going to play it here in a second. But it's someone that watches Wingman Wisdom here. And for he and everybody else, I am so grateful to you. But it made me feel so good to know that we're reaching, connecting with others. I'm going to play the phone call now. It's a little bit self-gratifying, I guess. It does make me feel good. Makes me feel good that I'm connecting with some people, even though people like Diana hate my guts. Diana, you don't know me from Adam. You just don't know me, and you don't know my heart, and I don't know yours, but I know the tone of your email is not positive. It's not even moderately acceptable, at least not in my view. So if you write anymore, you leave me a voicemail message, you comment, I will delete you. I will not read. I will not give you any more attention. So that said, let's go ahead and play this quick voicemail, and I'm kind of proud of it.
This is Lane Delker calling. And first of all, I want to thank you so much for using my letter the other day on the Manly, where all the men went. I was very honored that you used it, and very thankful that it was relevant. But I also wanted to comment on the video that you made yesterday about the MSRPs, and I love it every time you put Kevin on. I clearly get more out of those videos watching you and Kevin going back and forth and learning more about RVs than I have watching many, many other RV videos for the last couple of years. So I just wanted to thank you for that. I just wanted to take the time to call you and thank you for that. Please, you don't have to use this, but I just wanted you to know personally, I appreciate it. And sometimes when it comes to your wisdom, I think a lot of it has to do with there's some times where you need to hear another voice, not just your own, but that thinks similar in many different ways. And sometimes that's reaffirming. And so that's one of the reasons why I enjoy your channel so much. Keep up the good work. I really enjoy it. Thanks, Alan.
You see what I mean by an extreme from one to the other? I know, Lane, I didn't have to play that voicemail, but it did. It made me feel good. It inspires me to do more, to be as completely honest as I can possibly be with everybody. Diana, if you can't see that, I can't help you. Something's wrong with you. I'm sorry. I won't go any further than that, but I'm not going to give you any more time or attention. You may not know this, but for many, many years I was on television shows, and I've done radio for a long, long time. But when I stopped doing the RV Show USA radio program, I didn't know what people would want. And I think that we have struck a chord here with Wingman Wisdom. If you've lasted this long in this video, imagine this. This is what Wingman Wisdom is all about. Imagine sitting at a campfire with friends or people that you just met, and a conversation's going on. And I'm just one of the people at the campfire. It ain't my campfire and it's my way. But we're all different. We come at life. We come at the campground. We come to the campfire as different individuals, different human beings. But collectively, we understand. We listen to other people. We try to connect with them, don't we? I think that's the magic of sitting around a campfire. Back in the pioneer days, where they say that between the pioneers and the Native Americans, they'd sit around and smoke a peace pipe around a campfire. Something magical about that. That is the way I want this Wingman Wisdom to be, sort of a virtual campfire where everybody is welcome. But if you turn into a jerk, we're going to kick you out, because most of the people here want to be here. I will get back on the subject of RVing again tomorrow. And regarding Kevin Fraser, Kevin is a genius. I call him my RV guru. He is as smart as they come. And as we near the end of 2022, I've got Kevin scheduled for another interview. And I'm going to find out his assessment of where we are in the RV industry currently and where we might go in 2023. I have no idea what he's going to say. I haven't interviewed him yet, but I know whatever he says is going to be significant. It's going to be honest, which is exactly what I expect it to be. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Again, below the video, right below the video, you'll see the word description or more. And if you click on that, it will open up to some of the folks that I do consulting work with. as well as my contact. If you like the shirts I wear, a lot of people, looking for a Christmas shirt, a Thanksgiving shirt, a link with a discount code you can enter. I don't get any money if you click on it at all, zero. I pay for my shirts just like you will. But if you click on more or description, that will open up. You'll find links to my shirt people, as well as people, like I said, that I do consulting work for. Thank you so much for watching. Until tomorrow, I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice. Diana, play nice. And don't leave your good manners at home. See you tomorrow.